So
When
then
you,
after we start getting on stuff, man, it was
yeah.
like we was more like in demand and needed instead of like a liability. You know what I mean? Like had to learn on how to make stuff and how to make stuff happen. We was I was one of them dudes like if they came in there to see Dallas, Dallas would meet with them for 10 minutes and then they would walk out. But then I hurry up and run up to them real quick and I'll be like, hey, you know what? We just got signed to Dallas. Could y'all come in our room and hear our tracks? And then that's how we would get on everything. Like I wasn't scared, man, to be like, hey, come here. Cause number one, I was really, really confident in our sound.
Mm.
So I would not let them leave the studio without hearing our stuff, man.
So
I
who did
wouldn't
that
do it.
work for with it that you did that and you got on the release the single?
Elder Bard, let me see, Elder Bard.
Oh, for which album? Heart and Soul
I can't remember what album it was, man.
or maybe it
But
was
they came down to meet with Dallas, and then when they was leaving out, I got them in the room, and then we ended up doing the record. You know what I mean? That happened so many times, man. Because Dallas didn't feel like doing it anyway, man. So I was like, so that was another thing in my mind. I was like, I know Dallas don't feel like doing this, man, but I do. You know what I'm saying? I was like, always running up to him. I run up to him, and be like, "Hey, man, you know what? Could you go in our room, man? Our room is right here, man. And we got to get." I said, "I guarantee you, I got what you want, man." I was one of them dudes. I was just a talk piece, man. I was talking for us, man, and I just talk my way into a lot of stuff, man. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
again, it was Elder Barge, I don't know, Shanice Wilson, I don't know, just artists like that, Johnny Gill, you know what I mean? New Edition. Like they all was coming to see Dallas, but he didn't want to do it. So
Wow.
I'm like, I'll do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It-
because these was artists that I used to be in my mom's basement listening to. Like, I Like Your Smile. I was in my mom's basement, man. Can You Stand the Rain? Boys to Men from New Edition that Jam and Lewis did.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and then Sunshine. Because of Sunshine, I'm here right now. That's what made me
Ah,
really want to be a producer when I heard that song. Sunshine from Alexander O'Neal.
Alexander Neil. Okay.
Man,
Okay.
that's
I
the
can't
perfect,
wait to
man.
hear
When I
Sunshine.
tell you, when I tell you that's the perfect storm, man, it's the perfect storm. That's one of the greatest songs I've ever heard in my life, man. I
Wow.
got to give it up to Jam Lewis, man. It's written so well, it's produced so well, it's mixed so well. I mean, you
Mm.
can hear everything in there, man. That's
Wow.
when I was like, you know what? I want to be a producer.
Okay.
That song changed my life, man. I ain't gonna lie.
When
Cause my
you
mom,
okay.
go ahead.
No, no, because you said your mom would for
Yeah,
Sunshine,
it
yeah.
was crazy because like I was telling you, like our family was always into like every Tuesday we would go into the record store and buy the albums, right? So
Mm.
I remember it was rain. I'll never forget. It was raining one night. My mom went to go get a couple albums, right? And she brought down Alexander O'Neal, and we was like, we remember the song "Fake," you know what I mean? But the album kept going, and it just went into Sunshine. Man, I was like, and me and my brother, man, we was sitting there, no lie, man, no lie, dog. We listened to it about 30 times, crying tears, man.
Wow.
We was like, what is this, man? I never heard nothing like this, man. I mean, out of all the stuff I knew, I'm like, I never heard anything that opened my ears up like that.
Wow.
And I was like, I got to do that. You know what I mean? And I tell them that story every time I see them, man. I'm like, man, thank y'all, man. Thank
Yeah.
y'all so much, man. For what?
Yeah.
For Sunshine, I wouldn't even be here, man.
Yeah. They created some magic, Jimmy and Terry. When you joined Dallas team, was Beck and Lloyd from Basic Black, were they in the team as well?
Hold on, say it again.
Um KB and Spec. They used to be part of Basic Black.
Oh, okay.
I thought
Yeah,
they were
yeah, yeah,
also
yeah.
part of the Jim Dallas's production camp.
I think we had already left by then.
Okay.
Yeah. So we left, man.
So how
What
long did you
happened
stay with
was
Dallas? Yeah.
we stayed with Dallas. Let me see, it was from 93 to like maybe like 90, I would say like 93 to 95,
Oh, not
95,
long.
96.
Okay.
So what happened was we was like, the only way we gonna, because what was going on is, you know, and I'm not trying to disrespect anybody when I'm saying this. It's just what happened. You know what I mean? But every time we would bring him somebody, he wouldn't sign him, man. Like we brought him Destiny's Child, which was called the Dolls at first. We brought him
Okay.
Forte, which was 112. We bought him Jagged Edge. We bought him I don't know, we just kept bringing him stuff, and he was like, nah. We was like, what about those girls that's running around, man? He was like, there's only one girl that sing. I'm like, Diana Ross is the only one sung first after Supremes, man. I'm like, man, come on. He was talking about Beyonce because she was the only one that was singing on our demos, right? Because we
Oh,
couldn't get nobody, we couldn't get none of the other girls to sing, but the backgrounds, they would sing no lead
they didn't want
because
to,
they were so scared of Beyonce, man. Once Beyonce hit that mic, man, all of them was like, I'll be like, hey, Kelly, it's your turn. She'd be like, or any of them be like, I ain't going after Beyonce. No way, man. So I was
wow.
like, wow.
Even as a
So
kid, she
that's
was
how
that good.
Beyonce ended up doing everything. You know what I mean? Because they, at first, at the beginning, they didn't have that much confidence in themselves to
Yeah.
go after Beyonce or before. You know what I mean? Because they knew that Beyonce was gonna eat them up, man. She was a woman. She was a girl trapped in a woman's body, man. I'm
You know,
telling you, how she sing right now.
yeah.
She was singing like that when she was 12 years old, man.
But the problem is that people, the rumors have always been like her dad wanted to push her to be the lead singer, and that's why she's the lead singer. But you're painting a picture where look, everyone was given an opportunity, but they all felt intimidated by her talent and stepped back. But everyone thinks her dad was like, nope, you're gonna sing, and everyone else is just gonna be the background. And so that wasn't the case.
And that wasn't the case at all, man. I'm telling you, man. They all had equal opportunities, man. They was just scared to go before or after her, man. Like we would have to beg them, man. Like, go ahead, get in the booth, man. I got you. You know what I mean? But one thing about Beyonce, I gotta say, every time when we was doing all their demos, she would come out and she would sit right in the middle of me and Bob, right? And she'd be like, "What's that button for?"
Wow.
She was always interested in the board, man. She'd be like, "What's that? What's that? What's that?" Every day I used to have to give her a lesson, man, on what the board was, man. She was interested in the whole process, man. She was like, "Why y'all use that mic? Why y'all make me go back?" Man, she blew at least about 5 Sony mics, man.
Wow.
And we had to pay for them. There was like 10,000 a mic we had to pay for, man.
What?
She blew 5 mics, man, because she didn't know how to she was only 12, you know what I mean? With a big voice. So when she sung, she used to stay right close to the mic instead of
Okay.
like if she get loud, come back a little bit. So we had to teach her that, right? But before that, man, she'd be singing and she blow them. I'll be like, you know what, Bob? She just blew another mic, man. So in our mind, we be like, cha-ching. We already knew, like, okay, 15,000. Cha-ching, 15.
Oh
It was
man.
crazy, man. She was blowing mics left and right, man. Her and Monica, matter of fact, man. Monica used to blow mics too.
Wow. But the
Yeah, that's
song
how
that you
amazing they were at first.
the song that you had I saw a clip of you showing playing a track that you said Beyonce sang, and that became the reference for "I'm So Into You" with by Tamia. Why didn't it come out with for Destiny's Child that track?
You know what? That's a good question, man. It's so many. It's so it was back then. You know, when we was coming up, when we wasn't quite all the way there, it
Mm.
was so many politics behind everything, man. So, and we didn't have no say so and stuff, man. So we would record a song and we didn't have no say so. We had to just turn it in and just pray it get on the album, man. Pray it be a single. You know what I mean? It's like we didn't have no power back then, man. But then eventually, as we got number one hits, they was listening to us. They'd be like, "What y'all think, Tim and Bob?" I'm like, "Y'all asking us questions, man? That's crazy, man. That's a new one, man." You know what I mean? So we started getting a little power, getting deals and stuff like that, and everybody started trusting us after that. But that's what happened with that record. We did that record because Beyonce's voice, she was 12 when we first started. When we did that, she was 14, and her voice changed. So they didn't want her sounding like she sounded, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So we did about, man, I wish I had some more records, man, but we did about like 5 extra ones. But we didn't, but what was crazy is we didn't think, call me crazy, man. We just did not, I don't know why. We didn't think that they was going to do anything, man. So we didn't pay attention to them enough, man. We didn't put enough energy into that. You know what I mean? So they just slipped out of our hands, man. Wow. But at first, man, everything was like, what do y'all think, man? What y'all think we should do? You know what I mean? Like her dad, he would ask us all kind of questions, man. And A&R, like, we was really, really, really like invested at first when we was doing the joints. But then after Dallas said he didn't want to sign them, we was off to something else, man.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that kind of.
And somewhere in between
us, or even loving us, on which I didn't miss you with.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple of pieces.
Trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No, okay.
They understand what those Boyz II Men all
Play it.
these guys, they all work together.
I mean, I love all different genres.